If you're a mom, you know how hard it is to find other mothers to hang out with and relate to. Parenting can become very lonely and isolating, especially if you're not from here or you're the only one in your friend group with kids. I will give you tips and ideas of where you can go in Harford County to find mamas with similar age children so you can try and find someone to bond with. Stay until the end to hear some red flags to look for so you can make sure your new friendships will work. So first things first, the easiest way to meet moms in a social setting would be to use your child's interests and sign them up for sports or activities that they like. You could do any that your child would be interested in, but some suggestions would be martial arts, like the US Taekwondo Academy, which also has a little ninjas class. Dance classes are another great way to meet moms, and the Dance With Me School of Dance offers a Baby and Me class as well as a Dance With Me and Caregiver class if you have young ones. The Soccer Factory has classes and camps if they want to perfect their soccer skills, and the Kinetic Ninja has camps and classes they could join as well. An option for you both to enjoy and meet new people might be the Evolution Kids class at Love Evolution Yoga Studio. If you have very young children that might not have many interests yet, there are 3 popular toddler gyms in Harford County that you could try. We Rock the Spectrum, My Gym, and The Playroom. Each place has a bunch of great activities and play equipment for the kids, which means a bunch of moms running around chasing them and probably just spitballing here in need of some adult conversation. Another place to meet moms would have to be the public libraries. Jarrettsville, Bel Air, and Havre de Grace libraries have some amazing kid areas, although all branches are honestly good. They also have some really great events that bring in a bunch of mothers and kids, like story times. Finally, playgrounds are super easy to meet people at and strike up a conversation. Some larger ones to check out would be the Millard Tydings Memorial Park in Havre de Grace, Rockfield Playground, Shucks Regional Park in Bel Air, and Annie's Playground in Falston. There's usually nothing for moms to do at playgrounds except for watch their kids, so I'm sure most would be more than happy to chat. Some other less public ways of meeting other moms would be joining or volunteering at school functions, including the PTA at your child's school. This will give you direct access to other mothers that also have kids at your school, instantly giving you something in common. Next, you need to make sure you're saying yes to all the invites. Kids' birthday parties, cookouts, and school functions. Say yes to all of them and make sure you get out of your comfort zone and strike up a conversation when you're there. Lastly, social media groups for moms are another great way to meet people. Facebook group 6 Cool Moms of Harford County is a fantastic way of doing this because not only are they funny and help you relate, they also host functions so you can meet in person. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is all great, but what am I supposed to say when I meet someone? So usually the easiest and best way to start a conversation with someone is to ask them questions. You can actually spend the entire time doing that, and I bet you they will think you are the most interesting person they have ever talked to. Why? Because people like talking about themselves. Most moms never have anyone asking them about themselves or their interest. They are usually always being asked to do things for others, never themselves. So start there and try to find common interests. If you think you're getting somewhere, ask them to go out for coffee or a play date to continue the relationship. Now that being said, you will also need to know what to watch out for so you're not wasting your time. Here are 3 friendship red flags. Number 1, make sure you can tolerate their parenting style. If you can't deal with how they parent their children, it's probably not going to work. Remember, the key word here is to tolerate. If it's not the same as yours and you're okay with it, by all means, keep at it. But if it's going to make you mad, be warned because they are not going to change. Number 2, you have to be able to be yourself around them. If you feel like you can't relax and you are not being yourself after a few interactions, it might be time to cut them loose. Number 3, make sure you can connect with them on a personal level. If your values don't align or they aren't respecting your boundaries, it's not going to work. Now that you know where to meet those mamas, what to do when you meet them, and what to watch out for, you should be ready to go out and get yourself an entourage of some badass ladies. To get some ideas of things to do with them, you should watch my next video, Things to Do in Harford County in the Wintertime. Let's be honest, when it's cold out, there really isn't a ton of stuff to do around here. I'm going to tell you all the places in Harford County you should try so you don't have to be cooped up all winter long. If you have any questions about the information I've covered in this video or just anything related to real estate in general, please don't hesitate to reach out.